Network Entertainment.
Kapatid, let me ask you something honestly. Ilang beses mo nang sinabi sa sarili mo na deserve ko to? After a stressful week, a long day, after getting your salary, those are the three words na feel harmless but actually in the long term, it will kill your finances.
Hi, I'm Chingitan and you're listening to Chink Positive Podcast, where I aim to equip you to become wealthy and debt-free, teaching you on how to save, budget, get out of debt, and invest. Let's get into the episode.
Hey, welcome back to Chink Positive. This is Chinkitan, your pambansang wealth coach. Thank you for patronizing this channel. I help people to become wealthy and debt-free. So, usapang ano muna tayo. Deserve ko to. Have you ever done this? Yung talagang sobrang pagod ka na sa trabaho, yung katawang lupa mo, humihiwalay na talaga sa, yung kaluluwa pala. Yung kaluluwa humihiwalay sa katawang lupa mo. And then, yun nga sabi mo, naku, kailangan ko na taglang mag-distress. You open your shopping app, you found something nice, and then your brain tells you, deserve mo yan, na pinagpaguran mo. So you buy it. It feels good for a moment, pero minsan after a few days, di ba, when you look at your bank account, parang, anong nangyari? Here's the truth. Rewarding yourself is not bad, but yung deserve ko to as a reason for every purchase will destroy your financial progress. So today we're going to talk about three important things. Number one, why this mindset is so powerful, but it's not healthy. Number two, how emotional spending sneaks into your life without you noticing it. And then number three, how can you cure itong tinatawag na deserve ko to mentality. So pag-usapan natin, bakit itong deserve ko to ay sobrang powerful. So, let's understand why this phrase is also not powerful but dangerous. Kasi, nadja-justify mo eh. Again, na-justify mo in the sense na nagpagod ka, na-stress ka, nahirapan ka sa mga taong kausap mo, di ba? Yung parang, your mind parang telling you, nako, pamper mo naman sarili mo, reward mo naman sarili mo. And alam mo, as a businessman, 'di ba? We know this. 'Di ba? Yung parang every spending na gagawin po namin, syempre, it's an expense, especially kung di siya kumikita. Oo, kaya nga it's very important na again, kailangan po natin maintindihan na treating yourself, enjoying life is not wrong. But when every rewards involves, again, yung tinatawag natin, deserve ko to, tapos kailangan mo gumastos, alam mo, niwala ka. Magbe-bleed ang yung wallet mo. Di ba parang ano lang yan eh. After yun nga, a project, deserve ko to, kailangan ko mag-Japan. Oo. Di ba okay lang sana pag plinano mo in Japan ahead of time, hindi because of that, deserve mo to. Di ba? Plinano mo yung finances mo, yung spending mo, way ahead of time. It's hindi because of deserve ko to. Because deserve ko to is really expensive. Hindi to napapansin ng tao. Pag emotional spending ka, just ask yourself, how many times na you emotionally spend on something after a few days, you regret. Ba't ka gumastos? Why? Because emotion change fast, but financial consequences stay. Yung excitement pwedeng few days, pero yung, lalo nag-commit ka, yung mga 12 months na babayaran mo, 24 months, 24 months mo babayaran yan. So, if you want to have a cure for this or prevention for this, here's a healthier way to reward yourself. So, what should you do instead? Ang gagawin mo, balance tayo. First, again, create planned rewards. Plano, hindi yung deserve ko to. Instead of random spending, schedule rewards after achieving something. Once you finish a project, celebrate, pero maglagay ka ng budget. Di ba? And then number two, reach a savings goal. Di ba? Pagka tinamaan mo yung savings goal na ito, pwede ka mag-treat sa sarili mo. Yung treat naman, di naman finances lang eh. Treat watching Netflix. Treat, di ba? By playing probably your favorite sport. Rest. Time with friends. Exercise. A quiet date. Yun ang treat. Rewards din naman yan, pero walang finances involved. Make sense? And create a personal rule. Before you say, deserve ko to, ang tanong mo ng sarili mo para maging mindful ka, para may tack ka. Itong reward na ito makakatulong ba sa future ko o makakasakit sa future ko? Di ba? And remember the 24-hour or 48-hour rule that I shared with you in the past podcast? Di ba? Gamitin mo. So, if you are mindful, the key of deserve ko to is being mindful and conscious. So, sana naman itong episode na ito will be a good reminder for you, a wake-up call. Yes, you deserve a good life, but a good life that is built on impulse spending, is going to destroy your future. But if it's built on intentional decisions, it will help you in the future. So the next time when you say, deserve ko to, pause. 24-hour, 48-hour rule, and a small moment of awareness can protect you in the long term. So kapatid, kung deserve ko to mentality and if this episode really resonated with you, please share it with a friend who also loves online shopping, okay, at the same time eating out because deserve ko to. Okay, and subscribe so we can keep on learning together. Shinkitan, reminding you, reward yourself wisely, protect your future, and stay Chink Positive.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.